Hi everyone, my name is Isha and welcome to my channel. So, in my previous videos, I have already talked to you about how manifestations work, how, with the power of your mind, you can achieve anything what you desire, and use the power of your subconscious mind so that you can achieve the unattainable things in life which you have dreamed of. But one thing many of us missed on, which is very crucial when you are trying to manifest something, and that is the intention. Yes, you heard it right. The intention behind your manifestation. Whatever you want to achieve, right? You must have a very clear vision. What do you want to achieve and why? Why that thing is so necessary for you. For example, you want to set up a business which earns a lot in millions maybe, but why universe should bless you with such a huge, blessing? Why universe should give you? What is your intention behind it? If your intention is only to, earn for your own self, universe may or may not give you what you want, right? It will give you, of course, because you are using the power of your manifestation, you are using the power of your mind. You may get it, but it may not sustain. you know Achieving something, getting something is one thing, and having the discipline to sustain it is another thing. So whenever you get something, your mind should have that much of maturity that you can hold it for the rest of your life. That is very important. So whenever you try to achieve something, your intention should be very clear, and your intention should be very pure as well, right? So for example, if you want to set up a business so that you can help somebody else, you can support somebody else in growing in life, then universe will bless you with many more of such blessings. Hmm? So, if you are earning good, try to have one smaller share of your earning for somebody who needs it. For example, you are trying to manifest a good relationship. So, your intention should be very clear. Why do you want such a beautiful relationship in your life? Maybe to create a happy family where you can encourage many other people to, have a good family, raising good children, maybe, right? So those intentions have to be very clear and very pure as well. So on the same note, I'm going to discuss with you a story. This story is of a demon who really prayed very hard to get a boon from Shiva. He prayed, prayed for hundreds of years, but Shiva did not appear in front of him. So he started using some demonic actions to achieve his goal. He started sacrificing his own body parts so that Shiva appears in front of him. And when he was doing this, he was sacrificing his own hands, his legs, and he was, sacrificing his blood. And at last point, when he was about to sacrifice his own life, Shiva appeared in front of him and asked, what do you want? And at that moment, that demon asked that, give me a boon that if I put my hand on someone's head, that person should turn into ashes. And Shiva was so astonished to hear this boon, that why do you want such a cruel boon? Why do you want something like this? You should ask something which can, fulfill maybe your deepest desire, which may fulfill your wishes, or maybe something which create happiness for others also. Why are you asking for something so cruel, so bad in life? So he replied that I want to create terror amongst other, that nobody should come in front of me. And secondly, I want to prove everybody else that I am such an adored person by you. I am so adored by you that whatever I have wished from you, you have given to me. On listening to this, Shiva was unhappy, of course, but he had to give him that boon, because he's Shiva. He If somebody pleases him, he can never say no. That's why we call him Bholenath, right? So Shiva had to give him that boon, and he blessed him that it is your blessing that if you put your hand on someone's head, that person will turn into ashes, right? And Shiva disappeared. And after getting that boon, that person, that demon was called Bhasmasur, because he had this power to turn anybody into ashes, into bhasm, right? So everybody was so terrified of him that even all the demons and all the other devtas, they were so scared of him that nobody was willing to come in front of him. But you know, as I told you, if you wish for something with such ill intentions, it will not last longer. It will create a problem for you only, because attaining something is one thing, and sustaining that same blessing for a longer period of time depends upon your good or bad deeds. What are your intentions behind it? So, here comes the downfall of Bhasmasur. So when he was roaming around, he saw Parvati one day, and he felt so mesmerized when he saw Parvati, and he wanted her so badly, right? But he thought she's the wife of Mahadeva himself. So first he had to kill her husband. It means he wanted to kill Shiva, right? So here comes the funny part, that he got the boon from Shiva himself, and now he wanted to kill Shiva only to attain his wife. So Shiva was running and running in all over the place to save himself, but he could not take back his boon, because this is the law of nature. Once Shiva blesses somebody with a boon, he cannot take it back. So he was running and running, and finally he reached Vishnu. Hmm? He reached Vishnu and asked him to save him somehow. And then Vishnu said, why do you bless people with such things, so which are so meaningless at times that people take advantage of it? Then Shiva said, this is the destiny, this is the job given to me by universe to bless people. So Shiva was doing his part. He was blessing people for their good deeds, but it is in their own hands that how they are sustaining that blessing. So then Vishnu said, okay, now you have done your part, now comes my part. I'm going to save you anyhow. So Bhasmasur was chasing Shiva all over the world, all over the universe. He reached Vaikuntha near Vishnu, and Vishnu at that time again took the role of Mohini, the most beautiful woman of the universe. And once Bhasmasur looked at Mohini, he forgot everything. He was mesmerized by Mohini, and he just wanted to be with Mohini. And then Mohini said, come dance with me. And whatever steps Mohini was doing, Bhasmasur was doing same. Once Mohini was moving his hand to the right, Bhasmasur was also moving his hand to the right. And once Mohini was moving his hand to the left, he was also moving his hand to the left. And finally, after so much of dancing, Mohini put his hand on her head, and as again, it was performed similarly by Bhasmasur, and his own boon destroyed him. So, this is what happens in our own life also. When you pray for something, when you try to manifest something with ill intention, maybe you will achieve it for a shorter duration of time, but that desire, that boon will destroy you, because your intentions were not pure. So I think similar thing we all must apply in our life. If you feel that you want to have something in life, you have a desire, please do it with the purest of intentions. At times, maybe your intentions, maybe your wishes are not that great as per societal norms, right? But if your intentions are pure, the intensity behind is full of gratitude and love, you will achieve anything. So you can achieve anything with the power of your mind with good intentions. You can destroy anything what you have achieved also if your intentions are not pure. So next time when you manifest something, please keep your intentions very pure, very humble, very lovable, so that you sustain it, right? So thank you so much everybody for listening to me. I'll come again with a new story, with a new message. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.